Hi guys, it is Dave in real life and this is my Payback review video. Wow, I've just re-watched this back. Really good pay-per-view. I think it worked out well for WWE. With this being this like second week of pay-per-views. So we're going to get on to the pre-show match, which saw actually two proper tag teams going against each other in the Riot squad facing the Iconics. This was a pretty good match actually. The story that they told throughout this was the Iconics basically getting into Liv Morgan's head, saying that she wasn't good enough for Ruby and that they shouldn't be a team. This played throughout the match, even to the point where Liv literally was going to leave. But it all worked out okay in the end, as you could just see them slowly getting on the same page at the end, which was quite interesting. So the Riot squad won the kick-off match. I didn't have this in my predictions video. I think it was announced only like a night before the pay-per-view. So yeah, this was one of many what I didn't have on my predictions video. So we go on to the first main card now, and it was Bobby Lashley taking on Apollo Crews for the US title. I predicted that Apollo Crews would win. No, sadly not. Bobby Lashley is now and the new US champion. Didn't have any help from his other Hurt Business members, but they were at ringside during this match, goading him on, giving him support. He won by putting him in his Lashley lock. The full Lashley, is it? It's just his version of the full Nelson. They finished off the match celebrating in the ring. They got a photographer to take an old-fashioned photograph. All fun and games, and then Apollo Crews attacks Lashley from behind, saying that, look, that's my title, I'm coming back for it. So this is not over. We're going to see quite a lot of this going forward. Maybe even a return of the Jobber Squad, which is Ricochet and Cedric Alexander thrown back in. So these are going to feud for a while, which is okay. It's alright to have mid-table feuds. That's what this is. So we go on to another match, which saw Matt Riddle taking on King Corbin. There were good segments at the back from Matt Riddle. A tweet that King Corbin had sent out, saying that, you know, your WWE career is as good as what your personal life is. This riled Riddle up. The match was pretty decent. Matt Riddle picks up the victory, as predicted. So that is prediction number 1 correct. Pretty decent match, that one. Slow burner, but pretty decent. And then we go to Big E and Sheamus. I didn't have this on my prediction video. It kind of was rumoured when before that. I didn't include it. Kind of wished I had, really. But no surprises with the winner. It was Big E. A bit of a filler match, really, to be fair. There's not much reason for it to be there on the card. Could have simply just been on SmackDown. Then we go to the female tag team championship match between Bayley and Sasha, taking on Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. The storytelling in this match, fantastic. This probably was one of the better matches on the show, if not the best match on the show last night. The story that was told, you can't beat it. I mean, there's going to be a feud between Sasha and Bayley, it's obvious, but it's how it's been played out is what's making this all interesting. I mean, we all predicted that Nia and Shayna were going to come tag team champions, and that came true. They did. We was wondering who was going to cost the team of Bayley and Sasha. It turned out to be Bayley, but both Bayley and Sasha were caught in submission holds, and it was Bayley who was the one what tapped. Yet again, Twitter, Sasha took to it and said, "Look, I wasn't the one what tapped." So yeah, it clearly looks like she's blaming Bayley. There's been some backstage stuff exclusive to social media where they look to be arguing or just not knowing how to talk to each other, not talking to anybody else either. So yeah, watch this space on that. I think we'll see a conclusion to that on SmackDown. Maybe a rematch on Raw, but I can't see how that could be possible. We might see him in a video thing, challenging Shayna and Nia to come to SmackDown. Yeah, we might see that, but obviously Raw's not their show anymore. It's SmackDown bound for them too. Yeah, we go on to another tag team match, which saw Dominic and Rey Mysterio taking on Seth and Murphy. This was, like I said in my prediction video, a continuation match from Raw last week. This time it run its full course. There was no retribution at all in this show. Don't know what they're doing with that now, because that's SmackDown without retribution, and now Payback with no retribution. Are we getting a full-blown retribution show on Raw on Monday? Who knows? I really don't know. But yeah, this went as predicted. Dominic and Rey won. I'm going to quick note that Dominic looked really good during this match. Really impressed with how this lad has come along. The matches that he's had have been really, really good. I can really see a bright future for him. Would love him to earn a mask and become Prince Mysterio. That would be awesome. That has got to be in his future for sure. Maybe when Rey is done, that moment will happen. It's going to be a good moment, and I can't wait to see it. Yeah, Dominic is certainly a superstar, but we're going to have to keep our eyes on. We now go to the eagerly anticipated, and I say this a lot about the main events lately, and that is the triple threat, no holds barred, Universal Championship match. Yeah, that on paper looks a nightmare to read, and it was. This pitted the new champ, The Fiend, and versus Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns. Unlike what I said in my review video, I thought Roman had actually signed the contract. He hadn't, so he wasn't officially in this match straight away. So we had The Fiend, we had Braun Strowman go to the ring. They had their match. Oh, they tore it up. Even the mallet got used. The Fiend mallet made an appearance. Yeah, shout out to the Fiend mallet. Yay! Yeah, that he used that several times on Braun. Really good match. What you would expect from a no-hold-barred match, to be honest. Then they did the spot. This was like an indication for Roman to come out. As they went to the top rope, they did the splash off like a suplex, and the ring exploded. It imploded. Referee Charles Robinson was flying over the top rope. Totally threw himself over. This spot looked fantastic. It's been done a couple of times. Big Show, I believe, in two of them. Brock. It's been done a few times in wrestling, but it's always a great spectacle to see. Roman Reigns did come out with Heyman. With the contract, he signs it, walks down to the ring, takes out Braun, takes out the Fiend. Fiend tries to get some offense back in, but fails, leaving us with now a new Universal Champion in Roman Reigns. Also interesting during this match is we saw well, near the beginning, we saw Alexa staring at the TV screen in the back of the Fiend, twirling her hair. Is this another sign of Sister Abigail or a Fiend Alexa? Oof, yeah, they're really throwing you a lot of stuff in this pay-per-view, a lot of storylines still to be completed, still to be started. Yeah, it's just, yeah, because I've kind of sidetracked. It was Braun what got pinned, not the Fiend. So anybody saying that the Fiend got buried last night, forget it. He didn't. He didn't lose anything. He wasn't one what took the pin. It was Braun Strowman. He was the fall guy. So you could say, in fairness, I know Fiend was champion, but Braun was the champion last week. So it's only just right in the wrong, if you will. What going forward I can see is that now, because the Fiend got what he wanted. He's finished with Braun now. He's got what he wanted. He wanted the title. Roman Reigns has got the title. So it's going to be interesting to see. Does he go after him? Or is he still feuding with Braun? Maybe Braun, like now, because they've got a common interest, sides with the Fiend. Maybe Alexa's the pin what holds these two guys together. We're getting a new Wyatt family. It'd be awesome if we do. Throw in Bo Dallas and it's fire. It's fire, but hold that thought. Basically, we'll have to wait and see now until SmackDown. Seems like SmackDown has got all the best storylines. Joe. And before I leave, I did miss out one match on the card, and that was Keith Lee beating Randy Orton. How did I miss this out? Yeah, bad YouTuber. You can put it in the comment section below if you want. Yeah, I literally just missed it out completely. But yeah, Keith Lee came out to a little bit better music, I think. And his ring attire looked a hell of a lot better. Yeah, Keith Lee looked really impressive. I don't know what implications this has with Randy Orton. We'll find out on Raw. I suppose, will there be a rematch between these guys? Really, do we need a third match? I don't know. But Keith Lee picks up his first pay-per-view victory. And yeah, well done WWE. WWE, you have got it right this time. Keith Lee looked awesome. His ring attire looked awesome. Ring music was okay. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Let's expect a big push for Keith Lee going forward. So yeah, my pay-per-view score, we got there in the end, even though I missed out matches. Yeah, pay-per-view score is 7.5. Yeah, it was entertaining. It had some interesting stuff in there. Just great storytelling with the Sasha Bayley situation. Thought the main event did its job. Anybody what's not pleased with the Fiend losing the title, got to have storylines, guys. If you're going to get these two, Braun and Fiend, together, there's got to be a reason why. There's got to be a goal. You can't just throw two guys together and go, well, one's champion. He was the champion. No, the common goal is the championship. Neither of them got it. So let's see what happens further down the line with that. Okay, guys, I've been Dave in real life. You are awesome. And until the next time, keep it real.